The definition of community: a group of people with common interests. I'm going to play a clip for you guys of a video I posted on January 8th, 2011. Just over 13 months ago, in one of my very first commentaries. You'll notice I was also very naive at the time, but I was worried. I noticed a trend happening when I asked the following question.
When people stop doing it for the community and start doing it for themselves, will we lose our sense of community? And that's what attracted a lot of people to this Call of Duty community, is just that, the sense of community. There's nowhere else on the internet where you can find something like this COD community. People are giving each other shoutouts, doing dual commentaries, making backgrounds for people's YouTube pages and intros for their videos. People are just generally, many of the commentators are so nice and so self-aware and, you know, willing to help other people out and all that. And I think that's what people are afraid of, is as these guys get bigger and bigger and their checks get bigger and bigger and they start feeling more pressure to keep putting out so many videos, are they going to sort of get sick of the community and be annoyed with the up-and-comers and sort of stop caring, you know? Like I said, you know, I'm going to pose that question one more time. When people stop doing it for the community and start doing it for themselves, will we lose our sense of community?
Like I said in that short video clip, what originally attracted me to the whole YouTube scene was a sense of community I felt back when I started watching videos. I would discover an amazing new commentator who was entertaining, and suddenly they would explode with subs. People would be shouting them out to help them grow. People would be doing dual comms together and being guests on each other's podcasts. Or I would see one guy start some drama with another guy, and then everyone would post a video on their own channel, weighing in with their own opinions and discussing it. But either way, it all felt connected, and I wanted to join the close-knit community of gameplay commentators. After many months of saving up money, I jumped in headfirst. I bought an HD PVR, and I even funded my own podcast. I was now a YouTube commentator, and I was damn proud of it. After a year plus of commentating, I now see things in a different light. The community seemed to change as big commentators got bigger, as more talented young commentators emerged, and as people started making money. A lot of money. I idolized my favorite commentators before I ever started my own channel. I thought they were all amazing people, so entertaining to listen to and so full of great advice. I now see things in a different light. When I joined this community, I sensed there were some big changes on the horizon. I knew that many of the big guys who had been doing this for years were starting to make some good money, and people were getting mad about it. A good comparison is that underground band or rap group you discovered yourself. You tell everyone about them hoping they make it big. One day they actually do, and now everyone knows about them. Suddenly, they lose their appeal. They've gone mainstream, they've sold out. So you go on, move along, and start looking for the next big thing. You look for something new. I initially thought this was the reason people were getting angry, and that they had nothing to fear. It's the natural human reaction to fear change, and that's what I thought was happening. Or so I thought. Commentators do have a right to make money off their hard work. Most commentators who are partnered make pennies an hour for the work they put into their channels. And now in hindsight, maybe those who were angry were right. I had no idea what was about to happen. The system of getting paid for making YouTube videos depends on one thing and one thing only: getting views. Every view equals a fraction of a cent. Hundreds of thousands of views equals hundreds of dollars. People began doing giveaway videos. Giving away a $250 Xbox makes you look like a nice guy. Except for the fact that the same video probably made you about $1,000. YouTube commentating has turned into a multi-million-dollar industry. The only problem is, there's not much in terms of regulation in this industry. It's like the Wild West. The only thing governing the content creators is you, the audience. You decide what's acceptable and unacceptable. You are the views. You are the paycheck. People are trying to brainwash you. They want to condition you to their schedule of putting out many videos a day. They want you to keep coming back and clicking on every single one of their videos. To them, you don't mean anything. You are simply a view. You are a commodity. Big guys get pissed when someone comes along and threatens to shake things up. When someone comes in and threatens the status quo. For example, Wings of Redemption and Incredible Orb. If you haven't heard of Incredible Orb, you're not alone. He's been gaining a lot of popularity recently, especially since he did a 24-hour live stream on Modern Warfare 3. And on that live stream, he recorded 101 Moabs. Pretty amazing, right? However, he was met with a lot of hatred from the bigger people in the community, especially Wings, who called him out, saying he was a PC gamer and it was a lot easier for him, and basically telling him that he sucked. Woody's gamertag always says, "There's a stand-up comedian with a 4KD just around the corner." He says this jokingly, but when that stand-up comedian with a 4KD actually does jump on the YouTube scene, how will Woody feel? Will he feel threatened? Now, I could say these things because I haven't given in. I haven't sacrificed my ideals for the prospect of YouTube money. I do make some, but on my own terms. I'm extremely proud of what I earn because I do it the right way, in my opinion. I have a goal of what I want to do with my YouTube earnings. Every penny I earn from YouTube I am extremely proud of. I've thrown many commentaries in the recycle bin over the years, since they just plain sucked. I want to feel that every penny I earned is from a quality video I've posted. I'll be honest with you. One day I hope to buy my own computer with my YouTube earnings. Sure, I can just go finance a computer myself from my job paycheck and probably still put food on the table, but that's not the point. I want to feel like I've earned it. I want to feel a sense of independence, a sense of pride. Every time I look at this computer, I want to be reminded of the hours of hard work I've put into my channel to earn that computer, which will in turn keep me motivated to put in many more hours of hard work. Your view is enough for me, and even that I am grateful for. I don't treat my viewers as subscribers, as a commodity. In fact, I rarely ever refer to you as my subs. As corny as this sounds, I think of you as my friends. You have the freedom of choice to click on my video in your sub box or to skip it in favor of somebody else's. Just a word of warning. Don't be conditioned to watch someone's crappy content every single day, just because you're in a habit of doing so. Don't be afraid of looking around for new commentators, and don't be afraid of telling your favorite commentator he's been slacking lately. Trust me, as long as they're not an egomaniac, which, at this point in time, after making this much money for this long, they very well could be. But if they're not, they will appreciate the constructive criticism and use it as motivation for their future work. Some of the greatest, highest quality, and best channels on YouTube only put out one video a week. I hate to see this community that I was enjoying so much becoming a cesspool of second-rate, boring, uncreative content. I'm a big fan of putting more work into a single video to up the production quality, even if it means putting out a few less videos. This doesn't bother me because I believe in creativity as well as quality, even though it may not make much of a difference in the amount of views I get, which in turn means a smaller paycheck. But that's alright with me because I have always believed if I'm going to do something, I'm going to pin my ears back and go after it 100%. I've never done anything half-assed in my life. At the end of the day, I can look at myself in the mirror and know that I gave it my all. So keep in mind that not everyone is in this for making quality videos. Some people are only here to try and get a partnership and a few bucks. If that's what they're after, then that's fine too, nothing wrong with that, but that's just not me. The little intro song I play at the first 15 seconds of my gameplay commentaries, chances are I spent an hour listening through tons of songs from extremely talented yet underappreciated music artists I've met on YouTube, just to find the perfect track, that mixes with the tone of my commentary to give you a little bit of added enjoyment. From the intro I paid money out of my own pocket to have made, to the equipment I buy to have good audio and video quality, to the hours I spend brainstorming trying to come up with ideas for original and creative videos for you guys. I do it not only in the name of quality, but because I have a fucking fun time doing it. I would argue that nobody else gets as much enjoyment or has as much fun making videos as I do. And when I get a single comment saying that someone enjoyed my video or was inspired by something I said, I enjoy it even more. Now back to this community I've been referring to. If one YouTube commentator does something wrong, something that cheats the system or abuses an exploit, it can make everyone in the community look bad. This is arguably why there's no gaming section on YouTube's front page. But much like a college football player getting arrested and bringing shame to his entire university, these last few years there were some times I was absolutely ashamed to call myself a YouTube commentator. Ashamed to be a part of this community. But no more. I stand alone from now on, independent of this community. If you have your own channel and want to join me, all you have to do is start putting more effort into your content. Start taking more time with the videos you put out and give more quality. Stand above this habitual nonsense of 3 videos a day and start doing your best work. Sure, you'll probably make less if you're a partner, but your viewers will get so much more. They will get quality, they will get value. I care for this gaming community. They say the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Well, what if each individual part is fucking awesome? What does that make the whole community? It makes it much better, that's what. Over the last year, this community has changed from people who love gaming to people who love making money. So with this, I will be doing an experiment. I could probably put out 1 video a day if I really wanted to. I could even scramble to make it look high quality. But I will be limiting myself to 1 video a week. And I'm scared shitless of doing this, but I think it will really help unleash my creativity. If you want a daily gameplay, you've come to the wrong place. I'm going to push myself to be creative and put more effort into every video. I'm going to enjoy gaming during the week while not under pressure to get a good gameplay to post. I feel like my renewed enjoyment and enthusiasm will show through into my videos somehow or some way. I've developed a loyal group of subscribers over the past year who will click on any video with my name attached to it. And for this I apologize. You probably don't even realize it, but there's been times I have wasted your time. There's been times I felt pressure to throw up a gameplay commentary since I haven't posted anything for a couple of days. There's been times I've coasted through commentaries just to produce content for fear that people will unsubscribe if I stop posting as much. No more. From now on, 1 video a week, and quality, originality, and creativity will be my focus. I am my own weekly series. You will get more enjoyment out of my work, and I will get paid less for the same amount of work. I will be freeing myself from the chains of this community, which are many videos and many views. And if people would do the same, I believe this entire community would be much better off. And don't forget to subscribe.